Namaste students, and today we are going to see a new chapter, squares and square root. At the end of this session, students will be able to identify perfect square, apply properties of square number. Yes, first we'll see what is square number. A square means we all know a square which has a sides are equal, right? Yes. When a number has been multiplied by itself, we say that the answer is a square number. If 1 is multiplied with 1, we will get the answer as 1. So 1 is a square number. 2 into 2. 2 into 2 is what? 4. 4 is a square number. 3 into 3. 3 into 3 is 9. 9 is a square number. Yes. How we can write 3 into 3? 3 power 2. And here I listed a square values from 1 to 100. Yes. And now we are going to see the properties of a square numbers. The first one, I am going to introduce the friends. That is, a friend of 1 is 9. Why I am telling these two numbers are friends? If you add 1 with 9, you will get 10. Now you see the thing. 1 square. 1 square is what? 1. 9 square. 9 square is 81. Here I written the square values. 9 square value is 81. 11. 11 square is 121. 11 square is 121. 19 square 361. What do you observe from this values? Yes, you may see in the ones place we have 1. So when you will get the ones place is 1. When you are squaring 1 square, 11 square, 21 square, like that, and then 9 square, 19 square. And next one is 2. Who is friend of 2? 8. Because if you add 2 and 8, you will get 10. 2 square is 4. And what is 8 square? 8 square is 64. Right? And then 2, 12. So 12 square is 144. 18 square. 18 square is 324. You may see the ones place of 2 square, 12 square, 8 square, 18 square. What is it? 4. So if you have 4 in ones place, you can try with the numbers 2, 12, 22, 32 or 8, 16, 28, 8, 18, 28 like that. Okay? Yes. And next one is 3. A friend of 3 is 7. Right. 3 square is 9. 7 square is 49. And what is 13 square? 13 square is 169. And 17 square is 289. If you observe this square numbers, you may see 9 in the ones place. So, if a number is having 9 in the ones place, if it is a square number, then it will have the numbers 3, 13, 23, then 33 or 7, 17, 27 like that. Okay, have you understand this? Yes. And now 4, 6. 4 square is 16, 6 square is 36. Same as 14 square is 196. 16 square is 256. Here we have ones place is 6. Yes. And now I had covered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. 5. 5 square, 15 square, 25 square and all, we have 5 in the ones place. See, 5 in the one place. So I had covered all the numbers from 1 to 20, right? It will be helpful for you to find the square number. Next, we are going to see the property square of odd numbers or odd number. That is, if you are squaring an odd number, for example, 3. 3 is an odd number. 3 square is 9. 9 is also an odd number. If I am taking 15, 15 is an odd number. What is 15 square? 225. 225 is also an odd number. So, if you square an odd number, the square number is also a odd. Same way, if you square of even numbers are also even. Yes. Now I am taking 8. 8 is an even number. What is 8 square? 8 square is 64. Same way 12. 12 square 144. So if you square an even number, you will get a square value is even. Yes. And now the third property is the difference of a square of two consecutive numbers. Consecutive means what? One after the next is equal to the sum of the two numbers. Again I will read this. The difference of the squares of two consecutive numbers is equal to the sum of the two numbers. I will give you an example for this. 4, 3. 4 and 3 are consecutive numbers, right? One after the next. So the square of 4 is 16 and square of 3 is 9. The difference between 16 and 9 is 7. If you add this number 4 and 3, what you will get? 7. Yes, that means you no need to find the square and then no need to subtract it. If they are asking the square of the consecutive numbers, you just add that number alone. It will give the difference. Here I taken another number. 7 square minus 6 square. 7 and 6 are consecutive numbers, right? Yes. Now we know the 7 square is 49. 6 square is 36. What will be the difference between this? 13. So you no need to square this value and to find. You can directly give the answer. The difference between 7 square and 6 square is 13 because 7 plus 6 is 13. Okay? Yes. And now the square of a natural number n is equal to the sum of the first n odd numbers. The square of a natural number n is equal to the sum of the first n odd numbers. Yes, I will give you an example. 1 square. What is 1 square? 1. Okay. And what is the next? 2 square. What is 2 square? 4. So what is the next odd number? 3. So if you add 1 and 3, you will get 4. 4 is the value of 2 square, right? See, 1 plus 3. And next, 3 square. What is 3 square? 3 square is 9. Here I added the first 3 odd numbers because here we are going to find 3 square. What are the first 3 odd numbers? 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. If you add all the values, you will get 9. Right? And what is the next? 4 square. So you have to add first 4 odd numbers. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. So first 4 odd numbers. See, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7. You are getting a square value of 4. 4 square is 16. Have you understand this property? Yeah. And now we are going to solve an example 1. From the following, pick out the numbers that are not perfect squares. Perfect square value means if you multiplied any number twice, that is a number is multiplied by itself, you will get one value. That value we call it as a square. Now 237 can be a perfect square. How will you check? You have to check the ones place. See, here the ones place is 7. So in this we are having a 7. So it won't be a perfect square. And we are having 1. That is a possible, right? If you are getting 1 in a ones place, either it can be 1 square, 11 square, 21 square, 31 square, like that, right? So it may have an option. And here in the ones place we have 3. So here also there is no possible. And here we are having 2. Yes, no. That means if a number having 3 to 7 in the ones place, they are not a perfect square. They are not perfect square. Okay? Without calculating, you can judge whether it will become a perfect square or not. Yes? Now, example 2. Check by prime factorization method if 144 and 1125 are a perfect square. What is prime factorization? You want to divide by the prime numbers, right? Have you all remembered the prime numbers? Yes. Here the ones place is 4, so I am going to divide it by 2. So what you will get? 72. Again you can divide it by 2. So 36. Again you can divide it by 2. You will get 18. Shall I divide it by 2? Yes. 9. Then 3. 3 3s are. Okay. That is 144 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. All the factors having a pair. See, these two numbers are having a pair, right? These two are pair. These two are pair. Therefore, you can conclude that 144 is a perfect square. Therefore, 144 is a perfect square. Okay? Yes. Now, we are going to see 1125. 1125. Shall I divide it by 2? No, because in the ones place we have 5. So, I am going to divide it by 5. What you will get? 2 and the balance is what? 1. So, 12. Again 2. The balance is 2. So, 25. You will get 5. Shall I divide it by 5 again? Yes. 5. 5 fours are 20. Balance 2. So, 5. And then again 5 times 9. 3 3s are. Okay. That is 1125 can be written as 5 into 5 into 5 into 3 into 3. If you see here, 5 is having no power, right? These two are pair, these two are pair. Sorry, 5 is not having a pair. So you can say 1125 is not a perfect square. Okay? Have you understand, children? Yes? Yeah. Now, the next example. Find the difference between 25 square minus 24 square. You are going to find the difference between 25 square minus 24 square. They want to find the square of 25 and then square of 24 and then I have to subtract. No, remember the property. Value of this will be equal to what? Equal to sum of this value. 25 plus 24. What is 25 plus 24? 25 plus 24 is 49. If you find the difference between these two values, you will get 49. Okay? Yes. And now, second subdivision. What is second subdivision? Find the sum of this without actual adding them. Here what is given? Observe it. All are odd numbers, right? Sum of the first, how many odd numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So first 7 odd numbers are added. So what will happen? The value of this 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 plus 11 plus 13. How many odd numbers we added? We added 7 odd numbers, right? That is 7 square. What is 7 square? 7 square is 49. So without adding this, we have found the sum of this odd numbers, right? I hope you understand the concept of squares, right? Thank you, children.